Hi listeners and light workers. Today I would like to expand upon the teachings present in a dictation that I received from the Ascended Master Saint Germain, by telepathic communication on January 17, 2016. He is the Knight Commander and Hierarch of the AquarianAge. I would also like to attract your attention to the principles of knighthood given by Saint Germain through the messenger EC Prophet, whose husband, Mark Prophet, founded the Summit Lighthouse. This is how they are represented in illustration since their ascension, and when they communicate to teach, they now go by the name of Lady Claire de Lis and the Ascended Master Lane Alo. This dictation from Saint Germain has the title,
I am taking this planetary home to new dimensions.
This Ascended Master is the Knight Commander and Hierarch of the AquarianAge. Please note that when Saint Germain says,
internalize this,
he is referring to the notion that we are holy grails. I will first give you an extract from that extraordinary dictation, as follows.
Let this Church universal and triumphant, upon the mountain of God also be known universally as the Church of Divine Love. Each one of you is the living Church. Let all those who serve Saint Germain strive for knighthood and embody its principles. Let those who serve as ladies of the flame, under the Mother of the Flame, manifest the beauty of the Divine Mother that they, too, might accelerate to levels of absolute God perfection. I am in the vastness of the Holy Spirit. I move with the winds and the seas and the earth body. I am Saint Germain. I am taking this planetary home to new dimensions, and I need you to do this with me. I am in touch with each and every one of you wherever you are across the seas or around the world. I hold this community together by my own causal body, beloved. Yes, I hold it together and I ask you to hold it with me. I ask you to expand your consciousness and to know absolutely that the love of God is healing, that the comfort flame is real, that there is constancy in the God flame, and that the ultimate compassion of the Buddhas is yet present in the earth. Internalize this and let go of that metallic consciousness that has denied the spirit of the living God within you. I will personally tutor you. Chalice of the sacred fire, if you must. Strip yourselves, and let the soul finally come forth and become who she really is. For your soul is destined to become immortal through her marriage to her Holy Christ Self. When will you be the bride of your Holy Christ Self, bonded in ceremony and in profound union? Know this, beloved, when you merge with your Holy Christ Self, you walk the earth as a Christed one. This is my command. This is my hope. This is my love for you. And this is my promise, if you become that love against all odds, I will come to you and personally tutor you in the secret chamber of your heart, and you will know me as your Knight Commander of the AquarianAge. Yes, that is who I am, beloved. And I am with you.
It is in the teachings of the Summit Lighthouse that you will find the concept that there is no true Church of God when the idea that the true Church is the bride of Christ is considered. And that is because the messenger argued that the true Church is the mystical body of God, the souls of mankind. Hence the concept that souls are brides of Christ in the process of the ascension. You may wonder what the notion of the Holy Christ Self represents, if you are not familiar with the teachings of the Summit Lighthouse. The Holy Christ Self is a mediator, your guardian angel, as well as a figure that is not affected by change as we are in the material world, and one that stands for your angelic higher self, as well as the being who is in electronic polarization to your higher self. I call that being the higher twin flame. My ascended twin flame Andre functions as a guardian angel too. You can enter into a sacred relationship with the twin of your higher self, as well as merge, or combine with your own higher self, and this does not interfere with your relationship, or marriage, upon the physical plane. When you do this, you build the bridge of the antakarana between your transcended ego and your monastic higher intellectual mind that is made of permanent atoms. It is the mind of your higher self. All beings, whether Elohim, archangels, or souls in incarnation, are dual in polarity in their core. What will follow is an extract from a dictation, word for word, from Saint Germain, which has the title of Knighthood and was received by myself, by telepathic communication, on January 17, 2016. It was published by Matt McElroy. In this dictation, Saint Germain started speaking about the song C'est Moi, in the movie Camelot, after mentioning that he would use a whirlpool of new events that would result with new circumstances, to bring about his plan of prosperity. At the time, in January, I did not know this was related to the election of Donald Trump because the prophecies I received from Archangel Michael and Saint Germain, as well as my twin flame, and even Archangel Uriel and Mother Mary, started in February 2016. Please refer to the playlist on my website to find those videos. In the movie, King Arthur creates the Round Table as part of an idea of democracy for England's unification. One of those knights is Sir Lancelot. However, the actor does not actually sing the song C'est Moi. It was dubbed by a singer by the name of Jean Merlino. The part of the lyrics which appear to be most relevant is as follows.
Camelot. I know in my soul what you expect of me, and all that and more I shall be. A knight of the Table Round should be invincible, succeed where a less fantastic man would fail. The soul of a knight should be a thing remarkable, his heart and his mind as pure as morning dew. With the will and the self-restraint that's the envy of every saint, he could easily work a miracle or two.
Now about the song, C'est Moi, that appears to be sung by Franco Nero in the movie Camelot. It represents the general idea about knighthood, not only in the past order of chivalry, in connection with the Arthurian legends and the Round Table, but also for today, as I am the knight commander on the spiritual plane for the souls that have reached the level of desiring to be part of the order that champions the cause of soul perfection. This relates to the embodiment of Christ consciousness. You know how the song goes, the soul of a knight should be remarkable. A knight of the Table Round should be invincible, succeed where a less fantastic man would fail, his soul should be pure, he could easily work a miracle or two, etc. So the song summarizes pretty well what this is about. In the movie, Lancelot is represented as being very excited about joining King Arthur's order to serve at his court and as a knight of the Round Table. What has been going on in the world of politics and wars was but a show, a distraction, from the real war going on at inner level, in which the people of all nations have been the victims, and many have fought the battles like knights in shining armors with Archangel Michael and his legions of the first ray at their side. Or shall we say vice versa, as they accompany him in his raids to those bottomless pits to clear the astral plane. You have received many tools from various organizations to clear your own psyche and raise yourselves to a state of purity and consciousness in which there is no place for the third-dimensional going astray of the ego, or the dweller on the threshold. The latter has been given its judgment, when Archangel Faith released the second vial of the last plagues. It was in relation to the enemy within. The light body is descending. It is Christ consciousness. It also is that purity of the soul that was championed in the mystery schools of Atlantis. The very same one is now being reborn. It is a school of ascension. You may be wondering what is happening with it, the ascension, in relation to the astral world. A separation is occurring as the astral world will dissolve and its inhabitants, if recalcitrant, will be removed. The physical world is being lifted up and being purified, so it can merge with the upper world, the higher dimension. As the upper world is descending into it, the world below is being transformed in the image of the upper one, which also is the blueprint for its transfiguration. Heaven is taking its grip upon earth and physicality but raising it up to the fifth dimension. We are going to have a series of events followed by disclosure, and this chain of events will come to a peak in March and April, this year of 2016. After this, the sightings of UFOs will become more common all over the world. Each light worker is fighting his, or her own battle and overcoming the aspects of self that are less than the desired higher consciousness. They will be a beacon in the night that the others are still dwelling in. The teachers are on their way. The world will be born anew with an upsurge of innovation both in technology as well as understanding and truths, and your brothers and sisters of faraway worlds, galaxies and stars, are with you, all the way, coming closer every day, as I am as well, as I am, your Saint Germain. Knight Commander, bidding you farewell with all the love of my heart, though not for long, as I remain close at hand, and I summon that abundance to come to your world and life. Saint Germain.
A Night of Light affirmation.
The body that I wear is a holy grail. I will succeed where other men fail. Battles I will fight for the right with the angels of light. O celestial might of ancient grace, expand yourself through me always. To my lady's delight, eternally true in my love. With my aura pure and bright, I am a match for all saints up above. O celestial might of ancient grace, expand yourself through me always. I am blessed with noble qualities capable of impossible deeds. A knight of the ascension, I stand ready for action. O celestial might of ancient grace, expand yourself through me always.
The Bride of Christ affirmation.
This body that I wear is a vehicle. It's a chalice, a receptacle. We are the holy grails of the light that never fails. I am a bride of the universal Christ, wearing a solar garment of light. So precious is his flame. Pure and holy is his name. O wondrous flame of emerald, God of love and God of gold, descend within this form of mine. My entire being now refine. I am a bride of the universal Christ, wearing a solar garment of light. So precious is his flame. Pure and holy is his name. Celestial light of ancient grace, upon my soul your image trace. Mold my being with your great love. Raise me to yourself above. I am a bride of the universal Christ, wearing a solar garment of light. So precious is his flame. Pure and holy is his name. O sword of blue of living truth. Mighty power of eternal youth, establish here and everywhere your perfection beyond compare. I am a bride of the universal Christ, wearing a solar garment of light. So precious is his flame. Pure and holy is his name.
Thank you for watching. Please share and subscribe, and keep safe and secure. With love from Christine.